Could you briefly introduce yourself, background, what you do?
So my name is Kavenraj Muniandy. So I'm currently studying at Unit 10, Pangi. So I'm currently doing a civil engineering course at here. So this is my first semester.
Okay. Uh, I want to ask question about cultural and religious background.
Okay.
So the first question is, which Indian community are you from, and what are some key tradition in your community?
So I'd like to say my community, say I'm a Malaysian Tamilan. And then the key features in my community, I guess, is more like educate ourselves with like respecting the elders, and also more of our moral studies teach us to be disciplined and always respect our parents.
Okay, next. The second question is, in your religion, what core principles or teaching influence your daily life the most?
Like I said before, the religious teaches me to be disciplined, always respect the elders, be kind and humble, and always be helpful to others.
Okay, move to verbal communication. How would you describe the speaking style in your culture? For example, is it more soft spoken, formal, or more expressive?
All three types are there. So there are people who will soft spoken, especially the Tamil girls. Some of them are soft spoken, some of them are more expressive. And also in our communication, we quite use a lot of hand gesture and head notes when we are communicating.
Hmm. In your daily conversation, is using your mother tongue important for you and your family?
As a Malaysian, I guess using my own mother tongue in a family, it is important because it will help us to keep our identity, and also it will help the next generation to remember their roots.
Okay. I want to ask about non-verbal communication.
Okay.
What facial expression or hand gesture are commonly used in your culture during communication?
Like I said before, we used to nod our heads like I do now in communication, or sometimes we use our whole hand to point our thing, or we'll use the hand gesture like this or like this when we are communicating. That's a non-verbal communication.
Okay. Are there any gesture or action considered impolite or inappropriate in your community?
Yeah, there is, especially you cannot hand over something with your left hand, and when you are eating, you should sit properly. You cannot sit improper way. And then when you're speaking to elder or you are greeting elder, you should always smile.
Okay. What values are most emphasized in your community? Like respect elders, family honor.
Yeah, like I said, respect the elders always, and also family honor, I guess. It's like 50-50, but more of like always respect your parents, respect your siblings, and when there is issue to discuss with your parents or something, always remember there's a parents for you to always ask for advice, because in our culture, parents and the others are the guides for the younger ones.
Okay. How do you feel your cultural identity shapes your personality or the way you think?
Like I mentioned earlier, it always helped me to be disciplined. It always helped me to be kind and be a helpful person.
Okay. In your view, how significant is the role of family in Indian culture?
For me, in the Indian culture, the family role is like it is needed, because every kid should know their culture, know their tradition, because it's an identity, as we learn in the history. Sometimes learning our own history will keep our identity safe. So I guess it's a big role, and also an important role for family to teach their kids, teach their next generation about their own culture and tradition.
Okay. Uh, Next question is, how are relationship between the younger generation and the older generation usually maintained in your culture?
As for that one, like not not too much sure about that, but it's
Oh,
like there will be an annual meeting between family, siblings, and all, and mainly the relationship will be maintained because of the parents. So if the parents said Okay, today we are going to visit my brother, my sister. That's how the relationship will prolong as long as the parents want to keep the relationship. As long as the parents teach their children, this is my brother, this is my sister. That's
Okay.
how.
Okay, move to living in multicultural society.
Yeah.
How has your experience been living in multiracial country like Malaysia?
As for me, I would say we are not multiracial. We just have multiple tradition. If you ask me, there are only one race in Malaysia, which is Malaysians. So depending on the multi-traditional, I will always say it's in a positive way. It's really a good experience for me from sekolah menengah until now. I also have what they call puasa. I
Hmm?
also taken puasa for 4 years with
Also,
my Malay friends and all, and
okay.
then it was quite good experience. And I have celebrated Chinese New Year with my Chinese friend, and the experience are quite good. It's not bad.
Okay. Can you share any situation where you had to adjust your communication because of cultural differences?
I guess I haven't forced to be like that
Mm.
because mainly I learn my language adjustment for my school subjects. So and then after I able to, my main purpose that I started to adjust my language is because I want to learn
Mm.
about the languages that I've been teaching in school. And then after that, I just carry on with it, and then like it opened me up for the to explore more tradition and communities.
Yes. Okay. Move to personal experiences. Could you share any experience that made you appreciate your own culture more?
For me, I would say there are a lot of stories that teaches us moral values in our culture. So I would say it's one of the things that I'm proud of, where it will keep us disciplined, it will keep us accountable, it always remind us to be kind and always need to be helpful.
In your opinion, what is the best way to improve understanding between different cultures?
So as for me, rather than we are seeing it as a culture, we should see it as a teaching, because every culture will teach us about good moral values only. So it's more like be open-minded, uh, accept all the teachings, and try to understand what the culture is trying to teach us.
Okay. The last question is, do you have any final message about cultural diversity that you would like to share?
As for me, there's nothing much, but like I said before, be open-minded. We are Malaysians. There's only the only difference between us is our culture only. So try to learn about multicultural in our nation. Try to more deepen our bond between nations.
Okay, thank you so much.